What would you do if the first thing you saw in the heart of Seoul, Tokyo, or even New York was a face so instantly recognizable that the entire street seemed to freeze for a moment? Would you keep walking, or would you stop, stare, take a picture, and ask yourself how one person could command such space, such presence, such global attention? If you felt that jolt of adrenaline just imagining it, then pause here for a moment. Drop your thoughts into the comments below. Hit the like button if your heart jumped even a little. And subscribe for more updates, because what happened in Seoul, Shibuya, and Times Square this week is not just news. It is a phenomenon unfolding in real time. It began with a question whispered across social media. Why is the city suddenly glowing with his face again? At first it sounded like a rumor, another wave of excitement from fans who never sleep when it comes to Kim Taehyung, the global powerhouse known not only as a member of BTS, but as one of the most influential cultural figures of his generation. But when morning arrived and commuters flooded the streets of Seoul, the answer appeared in the form of monumental digital screens flashing the unmistakable silhouette and striking gaze of Kim Taehyung towering over the city. The massive 30 billboard in the center of Seoul didn't merely display an advertisement, it declared an era. It was as though the entire intersection had been redesigned around him. People stopped mid-crosswalk. Cars paused a few seconds longer at red lights. Phone cameras shot upward like synchronized choreography. The towering screen illuminated the street with Turdy's signature clean white palette. And in the middle of it all, Taehyung's expression, cool, confident, effortlessly charismatic, pulled the crowd into silence. Even in a city accustomed to celebrity advertising, there was something undeniably different about this moment. Something electric that no one could ignore. And just as the excitement bloomed in Korea, another city thousands of kilometers away was experiencing a similar shock. In Shibuya, Tokyo, the world-famous district known for its blinding neon chaos and relentless crowds, the new youth advertisement emerged as if it had been waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Positioned above the iconic scramble crossing, the video played with cinematic intensity. Taehyung's face appeared in slow motion, the light catching his features as though the screen were sculpting him from pure luminosity. The colors shifted with buttery smooth transitions, matching Yoon's signature aesthetic, and the entire plaza reacted instantly. Gasps, cheers, screams. Shibuya transformed into a festival centered around one man. Tourists who had never heard of Yoon before found themselves asking questions. Who is he? Why is the crowd reacting like this? What brand is this? And why does he make it look like art? It was free global marketing that no company could manufacture. Intentionally, the collision of brand power and Taehyung's unmistakable star force. Tokyo's busiest crossroads had been visually conquered, but the true surprise, the twist no one was prepared for, unfolded across the ocean, where time zones collide and billboards are judged by one standard, Times Square. When Turdia announced that they had taken over the iconic plaza in New York City with Kim Taehyung as their first global ambassador, jaws dropped worldwide. Times Square has seen many faces, many celebrities, many campaigns, but what Turdy executed felt like a declaration of dominance. Screens across several buildings lit up simultaneously, forming a constellation of Taehyung's visuals that bathed the square in shimmering light. It wasn't just advertising, it felt like a global coronation. New Yorkers who usually rush past without a second glance found themselves pausing to record the surreal moment. Tourists screamed as Taehyung's face enveloped the block from multiple angles. Fans gathered, waving banners and light sticks, chanting his name in multiple languages. Even pedestrians unaware of K-pop or Korean brands could not deny the striking impression. His presence on those screens was magnetic. Observers describe the scene with words usually reserved for movie premieres or historic celebrations. The flashing lights reflected on the pavement, on the windows, on the faces of people who didn't expect to witness something this monumental on an ordinary afternoon. Crowds murmured questions. How did he get here so fast? How is one person appearing in 3 of the world's most influential cities at the same moment? What level of global influence does this even represent? The answer is simple yet explosive. Kim Taehyung's reach has evolved beyond entertainment. He's no longer just a performer, no longer just a global idol. He's a branding force capable of reshaping the visual language of major cities. His presence turns ordinary marketing into cultural events. His endorsements transcend products and become global conversations. His face does not just appear on a screen, it generates tremors. Turdia understood this when they signed him as their first global ambassador. It wasn't merely an endorsement, it was a long-term strategic move aligning their brand with someone whose public image radiates elegance, authenticity, and emotional depth. Every frame of their campaign was curated to reflect Taehyung's unique duality, soft yet powerful, modern yet timeless, iconic yet effortlessly human. Meanwhile, you've capitalized on a different side of his persona, his natural artistry. His gentle expression, the softness that captures audiences without trying. Their Shibuya takeover display. Taehyung in a visual style that matched the Japanese aesthetic, clean, dreamlike, intentionally cinematic. It was the kind of advertisement that doesn't just sell skincare, it sells a feeling. And then there was Korea, the epicenter. Taehyung's influence, where Turdi made sure the Seoul billboard was as massive, as commanding, and as daring as possible. The strategy worked. The moment the billboard switched on, social media ignited. Within hours, photos of the screen trended in multiple countries. Fans camped out just to watch the ad loop. News outlets picked up the story. Clips went viral. It felt less like marketing and more like history being documented. Across these three cities, one undeniable truth emerged. Kim Taehyung's global presence is not accidental. It is the result of a rare combination of artistic identity, brand alignment, international influence, and emotional connection with audiences who feel seen, inspired, and moved by him. He does not simply endorse products. He elevates them. He does not appear in cities. He transforms them into stages. The emotional impact of these synchronized billboards went beyond excitement. Fans described feelings of pride, nostalgia, and even tears. Some recall the early days of his career, contrasting those memories with the towering digital monuments rising today. Others expressed awe that after years of growth, military service, and artistic exploration, Taehyung's star had not dimmed, it had expanded across continents. And the quiet question left lingering in the air is this: if this is just the beginning of his global ambassador journey, how much bigger could the next wave be? If Seoul, Shibuya, and Times Square became his canvas this week, what cities might he conquer next? Paris? London? Dubai? No one knows for sure. But one thing is certain. Kim Taehyung has reached a level of international influence where his presence is not just seen, it is felt. And while the billboards will eventually be replaced, the moment they created, the collective gasp across three cities, the emotional surge shared by millions watching online, those memories are permanent. So answer the question for yourself. When one man can stand above Seoul, Tokyo, and New York all at once, what does that make him? A global ambassador? A cultural icon? Or something even greater? Whatever your answer is, drop it in the comments. The world is watching. Just like it watched the screens in three cities blaze with the brilliance of Kim Taehyung. If you want this tightened, extended, made more dramatic, or formatted like a magazine feature, just tell me. I'm here to refine it exactly how you like.